This video is about one of the most important things you need to make your website as fast as possible. Hello, I'm Shane from Thrive Themes, and if you've been following us for a while, you know that one of the things we are a bit obsessive about is website loading speeds. And that is really because that is such an important conversion factor, right? Our mission is to give you tools that help you build high converting pages and high converting websites. And a high converting page or website must be fast, right? You can have the best sales copy in the world and beautiful layout and design and all that. But if it takes 20 seconds to load a page, then most of your visitors will be gone before they read the first word, and it's all for naught. So that's why speed is such an important and fundamental conversion factor. Because speed is so important, we do a lot and we invest a lot into making our themes and plugins as lean and as fast and performance optimized as possible. But unfortunately, there are some things that are simply outside of our reach as theme and plugin developers. So there's some things that affect the speed of your website quite significantly that we can't build into a theme or plugin. And the most important factor that's outside of themes and plugins is your website hosting. So basically the speed of the server that your website is hosted on and the configuration of that server and so on determines to a great extent how fast your website will load. And if you have a really speed optimized website and you put that on a super slow server, then your website is still going to be slow. So what you're looking for, the ideal thing we're looking for, is the combination between a essentially speed optimized software, themes and plugins, on speed optimized hardware, really high performance hosting. We have been asked about this quite a lot. So we've gotten a lot of comments and emails and forum posts asking about what is the best web host? Where should I host my website? With this, performance and speed factor in mind. And so far we've been kind of dodging that question. We haven't really been giving, a clear answer. And that's because we haven't found any solution that we're really happy with. So in my experience with hosting, and I was thinking we would probably have to make two recommendations. We'd probably have to make, a low-end recommendation, start out here with this cheap hosting, which is like good enough, but not great. And then a high-end recommendation where it ends up being like you have to spend hundreds of dollars really to get really good high-performance hosting. I found that most of the solutions that are, in between the price brackets of really cheap and not very good, and really expensive and really good, are just a bit of a letdown. So I thought, well, maybe we'll just have to recommend like a low-end host and then a really expensive high-end host. And we looked at many, many different solutions, and we finally found one that actually makes this recommendation a lot simpler. So the hosting solution that we have found and that we can really get behind and recommend is called Traffic Planet Hosting. And Traffic Planet Hosting is a WordPress specific hosting solution. So it's made for WordPress websites specifically. And well, let me just give you a quick rundown of the three main reasons why we make this recommendation. The first is just the performance factor, the speed, just the results we got from moving a website, from a different host to Traffic Planet Hosting. The speed increases we saw there are quite impressive. And overall, just the performance under load and just the speed of the sites you get, the site speeds you get on Traffic Planet Hosting are very, very impressive. And you'll see some numbers for that below. And it's, this gives you this combination. It's really, you put a speed optimized, a Thrive Themes website on Traffic Planet Hosting, you will have blazingly fast page load times. It's really a beautiful thing to behold. Reason number two is they have great service and great support, and that includes a free website migration service. So you can sign up for a Traffic Planet Hosting account and they will move your website from wherever it is right now to Traffic Planet Hosting for free. This is great. We also tested this service, so we had them move a fairly large website over from a different host. They did a great job of this, went with absolutely no hitch. And this is a huge deal, right? Because that's one of the most painful things about changing hosts. So, usually you're kind of stuck with your hosting account. So even if there's a better solution over here, you don't really want to go through that pain of moving a website, migrating a website. It's really, really complicated and time consuming and so on. And they just do it for you. No extra costs. It's quite an amazing service and highly recommended. And then reason number 3 is the pricing. So the price performance ratio of Traffic Planet hosting is amazing. It's just, it makes no sense almost. You know, I think actually that right now Traffic Planet hosting is underpriced. I don't know how long that will last, but certainly right now it is an absolute steal. And that is why we have just this is our hosting recommendation now. So we've really, you know, tested this very intensely. We've turned over every rock here before we make a recommendation like this. But we can absolutely say that, you know, no matter whether you're just starting out or whether you're looking for a really quality high-end host, this is where we recommend you host your website. So that is the very short answer to the question that we've been asked a lot. Where should I host my website? What is the place that we recommend for a high performance host? The very short answer is this is the one. Traffic Planet hosting is the one. Now, changing your host or setting up a new host is not a trivial decision, and we're aware of that. And that's why that's why it took us so long to make this recommendation. And that's why we did so much testing and so much research before making this recommendation. So below this video, you can see the long version of this answer, right? You can see the long version with a lot of numbers and details about why we recommend Traffic Planet hosting over every other hosting solution we have looked at. So that's below this video, and also below the video you'll find the button that you can click that will take you to Traffic Planet hosting, where you can sign up right now, get them to move over your site, and the speed increases you will see are going to be amazing. All right, so all further details below this video.